Backed by popular demand, mainly because we've received quite a few requests to do another home workout option that requires minimal equipment. Today, we'll be targeting the biceps and triceps. And the only equipment you're going to need, a light to moderate tension band, a couple of very specific attachments, and a carabiner. That's it. And I can assure you that after today's workout, you are going to have a sleeve splitting pump. Now, before you panic, if you're missing any specific pieces required for this workout, don't worry, check the description. I'll make sure to link each attachment or required piece individually so you can grab whatever it is that you need. Now, first on the list, we're going to be starting with a superset. So before we get started, we'll set up one of the attachments that we'll need. Now make sure you have a secure anchor point. The first anchor point is going to be low. We want it as close to the floor as you possibly can get. You'll slip the carabiner onto the bands, and then you will need a short hammer grip bar attachment. And the reason you need this is because we'll be using both the straight bar portion as well as the neutral grip portion at some point in this workout. Now once you've got the bar attached, place it down. It's going to be the second exercise in the superset. Hope you're ready. First off, we're going to be starting with 15 to 20 push-ups, superset with standing straight bar curls in the 15 to 20 rep range as well. So getting into push-up position, we're going to make sure that our palms are directly underneath the shoulders, that our hands are straight. We're going to make sure we create torque through the upper limbs by twisting the palms down into the floor, and you'll know you're in the right position because you'll notice that your elbow position changes slightly and angles back towards the wall behind you. You don't want those elbows flaring out and creating unnecessary stress on the shoulders. So, creating that downward torque into the floor, stepping back onto the balls of the feet, squeeze the glutes, keep the back straight, looking down at the floor slightly in front of you, all the way down, all the way up. Now it's crucial on those push-ups that every rep, we make contact with the floor and our chest, and we press up to a full extension in the elbows. The primary aim here is biceps and triceps, so that full extension will ensure adequate stress is applied to the back of the arms. Now as soon as those push-ups are done, we're going to grab this cable attachment setup that we just put together. Again, making sure that anchor point is low, close to the ground. You'll notice that with the squat rack here, I have the cross member blocking the band. Elbows are tight to the sides, tight grip on the handles, and we're coming up, squeezing tight at the top, back to a full extension. And that constitutes one round of the first superset. Now be aware with band tension, it builds through the range of motion, increasing the relative intensity of the exercise. With a barbell curl, usually when you get to that top end of the range of motion, it's not too difficult, whereas that increased tension in the band is going to make it really tough on the biceps. So choose an appropriate tension band. Don't go with the 3-inch wide thick black band. You will not be able to execute one repetition. Actually, I don't want to put limiting beliefs in your mind. You might be able to, but the majority of people will not. So make sure you get a band that you can do for a solid 15 to 20 repetitions while maintaining quality form. So here's the deal. First superset, 15 to 20 push-ups, 15 to 20 straight bar curls with the band. 5 consecutive rounds. If you're advanced, 60-second rest intervals. If you're intermediate, 90-second rest intervals. If you're a beginner, 2-minute rest intervals. Now next on the list, we're going to be doing a second superset, this time for 4 consecutive rounds. So first off, we'll be starting with a pillar to press, and then we're going to be going back to the banded curl that we've already set up. So we'll make this workout efficient by utilizing a tool that's already in place. Now, you may want to put a mat down or a towel to protect your elbows. Some people don't like the feeling, whatever surface they might be working on. What we're going to do here is start in a plank position. So, elbows are positioned underneath the shoulders, stepping back onto the balls of the feet, squeezing the glutes. From here, you're going to position your left hand directly under your left shoulder and simultaneously press up and lift up onto the opposite hand, so you're almost in a starting push-up position before returning down in reverse order. Make sure when you're pressing up, you're pressing directly underneath your shoulder and pec. Okay? Now, once you've completed 10 repetitions on each arm, A, you should really feel the triceps, but B, you're going to immediately go into a hammer grip curl variation using the neutral grip handle position on this attachment. So you've completed the 10 repetitions of pillar to press, neutral grip hand positioning, hammer curl, 12 to 15 consecutive repetitions. Really focus on controlling that band as the tension increases. Don't let it just pull you out of the top end range of motion. Now, you've probably noticed at this point in the workout that the band tension really contributes to a more than adequate pump in the arms. So, your sleeves are probably split already, but we're not done just yet. So next up, we're going to be efficient. We're going to set up the tricep press down with the band in advance. So we'll grab that straight bar handle with the neutral grip attachment, and we'll make sure that the band is in the carabiner here, and we're good to go. So, perfect. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do a superset of 3 rounds of a walkout combined with a band tricep press down. So we are going to pre-fatigue the back of the arms as if they aren't already a little bit fatigued, I know, with a bodyweight walkout. So I'm going to angle the camera slightly differently here so we can show this one in action. So what we're going to do here is we're going to put our hands right on the floor just in front of our feet. We're going to walk all the way out to a push-up position. We're going to stop in a position where our hands are even, placed directly underneath the chest and shoulders. And then we're going to return all the way back up to a full standing position. 10 repetitions, just like so. Pause and return. 1. Once you've completed 10 repetitions in a row, we're going to transition over into the band tricep press down. Elbows are locked in tight to the sides, tight grip on the handles, and you're going to drive the handle down to a full extension in the elbows. The band tension will be greatest when you reach that full extension. Return back up, moving only from the lower part of the limb, just past 90 degrees, and driving back down to a full extension in the elbows. Back up and back down. This will be in the 20 to 25 rep range. Keeping that form as strict as possible and being aware not to let the band tension tell you how to do the exercise. You control the band, don't let the band control you. As was the first superset, as was the second superset, as is the third superset. 60-second rest periods if you're advanced, 90-second rest periods if you're an intermediate, and 2 minutes if you're a beginner. Once you've gotten through 3 consecutive rounds of this superset here, we're going to move into a single set to absolutely burn out the back of the arms. So, you're going to take the straight bar attachment off, Make sure it's safely out of your way. And we're going to attach the rope. One of my all-time favorite attachments for targeting the triceps. And from here, you're going to pivot, assume a staggered stance, and we're going to go with an overhead band extension, splitting that rope at the full extension in the elbow before controlling back just past 90 degrees. Full extension in the elbow, just past 90 degrees. Being aware that you're splitting those ropes apart aggressively and that the majority of your movement is coming from the lower limb. You're not allowing that upper limb to move all over the place, trying to keep it as static as possible. With control, executing in the 15 to 25 rep range, getting a lot of blood flowing to the back of those arms. And again, much emphasis placed on that splitting of the rope, so we're really targeting the lateral head of the triceps. 3 consecutive rounds, 15 to 25 reps, 12 to 20 if you get quite fatigued, 45 seconds rest if you're advanced, 60-second rest intervals if you're intermediate, and 90 seconds if you're a beginner. So this is a very basic arm workout, but there's a lot of volume on the biceps and the triceps. 5 consecutive sets of 15 to 20 reps of push-ups and 15 to 20 reps of straight bar banded curls in the low anchor position before transitioning into those 4 consecutive sets of pillar to press for 10 reps per arm, combined with the hammer grip banded curl from the low anchor position before moving into 3 consecutive rounds of 10 walkouts and burnout straight bar press downs in the 20 to 25 rep range, and then finishing off with 3 consecutive single sets of overhead rope banded extensions. By the end of this workout, anybody who comes into contact with you is likely going to ask for directions to the beach, or they're going to genuinely be curious as to whether or not you are selling tickets to the gun show. If you found this to be a great workout, make sure you follow or subscribe for more regular content, depending of course on what social media platform you're following this on. And if you have any questions or inquiries regarding training, nutrition, health in general, shoot me a DM or comment on this video and let me know what you would like to see covered as one of the next topics.